In this video, we're going to install the VM agent on Rakuten SixthSense. So first, let's open up the documentation for installing the VM agent, and we're going to install this on Linux. So these are the prerequisites: the OS which you're going to install the agent on, the infra agent itself, which we will download shortly, the URL or IP of the collector URL, the access token, which is provided by customer support, the package token, which is also provided by customer support, and the package token username. So let's get started with installing the VM agent. So the first thing we have to do is copy these two commands and run them in our terminal. As you can see, there is a package token here, and we have to replace this entire part of the command with the given package token. So I've already done that on my machine, and I will just run it in the terminal. Okay, so now as you can see, the agent has been installed, and after that we unzip it and then navigate into that directory. Okay, so now in that directory we have the infra agent executable, and we have a configuration file for the agent. So let's edit the configuration file according to our requirements. Okay, so as you can see, we have the service name here, which is basically the name which will show up on our dashboard. So here I'm just going to give video test. Next, we have to give the authentication token, and that's present on our dashboard. So just navigate down to the dashboard, go down to settings, copy the access token, and paste it over here. Okay. After that, we give the logging level, and we're just going to leave that as error over here. And finally, we have to give the backend, which is the collector URL, which we will have supplied. For now, it's just this part of the code. So there. And we're going to change this from false to true. And that should be it. After that, we start the agent using this command. So that should start our agent, and in a couple of minutes we should see that come up in our dashboard. Okay, so now as you can see, we have the service video_test showing up on VM monitoring, and if I click in there, I can see all of the metrics being collected. And if I scroll down, I can see some more. And that's how you install the VM agent. There is also another way to install the VM agent, which ensures that you don't need to restart it anytime your VM actually restarts. So I'm going to show that in this part of the video. So after having downloaded the agent and the config file in the earlier steps, we have to do these following steps now. So first, let's go to the system directory. Let's create a file called ss-infra agent service. So after that, let's make this file and I've already added these contents from earlier, but what you have to do is add these lines of code in the service file we created earlier. So after having done that, we have to copy the agent binary and the config file to this directory over here. So I'm just gonna do that now. And I'm going to copy those two files into our specified directory. Okay, so now that we've copied into that directory, we give executable permission to that binary which we have copied. So just gonna run this. Then we are going to reload the system daemon to read the new service file which we just created. Okay, so that's that. We'll start the agent as a systemctl service. We'll check the service status to make sure that it's running. Okay, as you can see, it's enabled and it's active and running. And we can see some logs over here as well. Agent started, the same things which we saw earlier. We've given the same name as well. And we run this command to start it automatically on the boot. And that should be that. So now if we check the dashboard, we should still see the metrics coming up on the video_test instance that we created earlier. This time it's from the agent running in the background. Yes, so this is how it's gonna look when the agent is running in the background. It's the same agent, it's just that now the agent restarts as well along with the VM, which was not the case in the first installation method. So I hope that this was clear, and please feel free to contact customer support if you get any issues. Thank you and have a nice day.